The Menendez brothers. August 18th, 1989. Two brothers, Eric and Lyle Menendez, shot their mother and father multiple times with a pair of 12-gauge shotguns. After murdering their parents, the two changed their clothes and took a trip to the movie theaters to go see Batman. Ironic. They then returned home, called the cops, and acted as though they had stumbled upon the dead bodies of their parents in their Beverly Hills home. Due to the lack of evidence, the two were completely disregarded as suspects of the case, until they started living lavishly using the insurance money they had collected following the deaths of their parents. They bought expensive watches, sports cars, and sat courtside at various sporting events such as the 1990 Knicks game as shown through their appearance on Mark Jackson's basketball card. The brothers spent nearly $700,000 up until the point where Eric confessed to his psychologist that the boys had in fact killed their parents, leading to their arrest and the case to be taken to trial. More in part 2. The Menendez brothers. The case became a national sensation when it was broadcasted on live TV in 1993. The defense lawyer the brothers hired using their parents' money was good. Too good. Leslie Abramson, described as a legal pain in the ass, argued that the boys gunning down their mother and father was an act of self-defense in response to years of physical, psychological, and sexual torment.
Yes, I threw up almost every time when he would come in my mouth.
And your mother, Mr. Menendez, when you were in the bathroom throwing up because of what your father had done, did your mother ever come to you?
No. She taught me how to hide my tears.
What did you say to your mom?
I told her to tell Dad to leave me alone. And he keeps touching me.
The reception the boys received from the public was by no means empathetic. The brothers were mocked, with SNL even making a skit about the trials. More in part 3. The Menendez brothers. The trial ended with 2 deadlocked juries, causing the boys to be retried, but during the second trial, the judge didn't allow the boys to use the sexual abuse as a defense. Both brothers were convicted of 2 counts of first-degree murder, with both of them receiving life sentences and no possibility of parole. They then didn't see one another for 22 years. Until 2018, they were housed in the same unit, and when they met, they embraced and burst into tears. The child psychologist that works with the brothers claims that the boys are innocent and their father was in fact a monster. A cousin of the boys also states that he remembers Lyle telling him during his childhood that his father was doing things to him that no parent should ever do. Others believe, however, that the boys are simply using any excuse they can, given that they are actually held accountable for their crimes. But ultimately, it's up to you to decide the innocence of